What's up, fam? Hold on 1 minute.
Thank you so much for being on this morning. We really appreciate it. Coming up, we'll go live to the White House to speak with one of the President Chief Benjamin joins us ahead of President Biden's commencement.
What's up out there, America, America, America? Oh, got some. One more. I guess I'm back on now. Hold on. My mic's not working. Testing. Testing, 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 testing. I guess we live now. I like to get on here and just, express a few thoughts. We're going through some times now, and a lot of people don't seem to understand, or they're not showing an awareness of what's going on. But it's big, big, big politics jumping off. I mean, on the highest level. And it pays for them to have a lot of you guys sleepwalking, so to speak. It appears that half of the population is sleepwalking. They're taking in misinformation. They had a report recently that a high percentage of our young people, 18 years and that range, that's eligible to vote now, are actually not even able to distinguish between artificial intelligence created imagery and what's real. They've done the data now, so there's nothing to argue about this now. And so grown-ups literally has to start talking to these young people, letting them know what is true and what is false. I'm online now, and I'm gonna continue to be online, expressing my views and bringing about a truth. There's no way that we can sit back and allow this disinformation and misinformation from Russia, China, and all of these foreign countries to invade our country. I don't care what nobody say. I'm an American. I believe in capitalism. I believe in helping our own people. I believe in all of the first principles. And I also believe that we have to teach our people, educate our people, give our people the civic ability to distinguish about politics, because even the Republicans now are masters of disinformation. They're making a choice at this particular moment in history to go down the line that has been debunked and destroyed in the past. We're talking about that rebellious spirit of the Confederacy. It rose up during the Obama administration. I'm going to say it again. It rose up as a reaction to the Obama administration. Obama did not do enough to quell that. He allowed all of those white supremacists to take over federal lands out there in the West, and he did nothing about it. He allowed it. So that gave them the belief that they were strong and they were taking over. And they did start taking over a lot of stuff. And they done took over a lot of stuff. A lot of these political offices right now are held by the Ku Klux Klan. or you can call them whatever you want, religious right, Christian right. You can call them whatever you want. They're the Ku Klux Klan. Okay, let's get that clear. They are the Ku Klux Klan of old. They're not representing in the white hoods anymore. They're wearing Brook Brothers suits. They're wearing Brook Brothers suits. Okay? That is their way now. Your Matt Gaetz, your whoever that Speaker of the House is, Mike Johnson, they're all Ku Klux Klansmen. Okay? Let's be clear. I don't know what the media reluctance is to call a spade, but that's the job of us. People that don't have to depend on them. People that don't depend on them to pay our bills or whatever, you know? So we have to speak the truth. And the truth will be the light. And you cannot operate in fear because that is the trick of the enemy. All of us got a past. We can't worry about that. We have to stick together at this moment. Everybody that want to be free. Everybody that want to fly that flag back there. You understand me? They have to stand up now. It's time to stand up. There's no time to sit down. We have work to do. They are headed down. We have work to do. They are ahead of us already. They got the Supreme Court. They got all of these judgeships in the South. They got them all. We can't get in court and get anything done. They blocking us right there at the door. And when you block justice, buddy, you're gonna get an explosion eventually. You have no choice. We either gonna get it in the courtroom or we're gonna get it in the street. It ain't no other way to do. Cause we fucking Americans too, buddy. And we're not gonna give up on our franchise. You're gonna pay us our reparations eventually. Every black in America deserves reparations for the wrongs that's been done and the wrongs that's continually to be done. And you know what those wrongs are. We're not going to get into all that because it gets personal then. It gets real personal because then you have to look in the mirror, sir, and evaluate yourself. As the Lord would say, we're going to put you on the scale and we're going to weigh you. And that would tell what's righteous and what is not. It's not that complicated to do right. You have to think about it when you're doing wrong. How is it that we sitting here in 2024 and we see this right before our face and they telling us not to believe what we see with our own eyes? We have a corrupt Supreme Court. They are playing politics. They're playing politics. How in the world did you get involved with that Trump case? How in the world did you get involved in that case? You know there's no immunity in this country for no president. You know that already. Don't try to pull the wool over nobody's eyes and act like this is all legal. There's nothing legal about it. In this country, no man is above the law. Not even you, Mr. Supreme Court. Your day coming too. You have been doing illegal things up there for years. And matter of fact, and I'm 65 years old. At a certain age, you should not sit on that bench any longer. You must come down, sir. When the Bible speaks and they say that we have spiritual wickedness in high places, they're talking about you. You are manifesting laws against the people that's contrary to the people. That is not law. That is not justice. And people will not obey those laws. The law is for the righteous, not for the lawbreaker. Because the lawbreaker is going to break the law no matter what laws you have. We honor the law because we believe in justice. And we know we're not getting it any longer from that bench. It all started. Let me go back a little history here for you people that's not keeping up with all of this. I'm what you might call a political junkie. It's nothing that has happened in politics in the last 40 years that I don't have in his brain right here. I can pull it up at any time. From Tim Russert in the Florida, you name it. And that's what we want to get to. Florida. When they took away the franchise of black voters in Florida and they allowed that election to be swung to George Bush and stopped the counting, we remember you stopped the counting, Supreme Court. And guess who the mastermind was behind that whole plot? Guess. Give you a minute. Holy moly, John Roberts. He was one of the attorneys, along with Kavanaugh and the rest of them guys that's sitting on the Supreme Court. Ain't that something? That's how their reward system works. You have to get your hands dirty in some dirty work first. When your hands get dirty, then over time, we will reward you. So, okay, we got John Roberts to make it to the Supreme Court because of the work he put in to help George W. Bush get elected. You got Kavanaugh, he was involved in that play also. They whittled his way back up to the Supreme Court also. They got their reward. But guess what, gentlemen? It was a deal with the devil. It was a deal with the devil. When you took away them black votes, you curse yourself. You curse yourself. There's nothing good gonna come to you or nothing that's about you. And I'm not wishing nothing on you. I'm telling you, after 65 years I've lived, karma is a bitch that always bites when you least expect it. And she's got your name on a gift card. Uncle Clarence, let's get to you, sir. Uncle Clarence, you are darker than me, sir. What made you think you was white? Marrying a white woman? Blending in that good pussy? Captured your imagination to the point where you became delusional. And you believe that you're one of them. Sorry to remind you, sir, but you still a nigga. You still a nigga. And I'm sure in your daily life, good folks let you know that. You got a good place here, boy. Don't you rock that boat. You stay on the ship and keep on sailing. You get you a good camper to ride around in the summertime. So here we are. Here we are. People tell me, hey, I'm crazy. I'm delusional. But I remember what Dick Gregory said a while ago. He has the theory of the magical glasses or something like that. And that once you put on the magic glasses, you can't take them off, right? I think I put the magic glasses on and I can see so clear that before that fake stuff come to me, I already have saw it. Before you even open your mouth, 9 times out of 10, I predict your motivation. The magic glasses. What are the magic glasses? The magic glasses are truth. You can see the truth. There is still a truth. I know that in these times that we live, right is right, wrong and wrong is right, and that people, are living and dying by that falsity. And there's, you know, billions and trillions of dollars exchanging hands every day to keep you in that falsehood, for you to believe what's not true. And they able to pick the winners and the losers. They pick them, man. They pick the winners and they pick the losers. So they done decided already that half of us are losers and that we don't deserve what everyone else has. They sit up and they decided that. Yo, Jamie Dimons and all of these guys. If you don't know who that is, go look it up. But these guys sit around and they decide where they want money to flow, what we want to grow, what we don't let grow, who we give a loan to, who we don't give a loan to, who are able to function and have a business out here that's thriving and making money, and who don't. And when you look at everything and how it's all stacked up, the black man always come up short. The black man always come up short. Is it that we not good enough? We don't have the knowledge. We don't have the abilities. What is it? Now, you have some bourgeois Negroes, that, you know, they get in there, the corporate line and make good money. I'm not against that. That's what you choose to do. But everybody can't and won't be going that route, you know. And the bourgeois, because they can go and live in a gated community or whatever, live in the best of the places, then they can look down on you. See, that's just the way it is. Winners and losers. They are picked. You might not, I don't care how hard you work or how smart you think you is. Without the right connections, without the right relationships, without the right knowing of this and that and this and that, you'll be on that proverbial hamster wheel. You're on the hamster wheel, okay? The hamster wheel. I know I'm one of them. I'm scratching right now. I'm fighting right now. I don't know what might happen right now, but I'm trying to get free now. I don't have a lot of time left, so whatever time I have, I want to be free. I'm tired. I told them guys over there, I've been out here counseling, you know, which is not a prestigious position. Matter of fact, on the echelon of clinicians, we at the lowest level. The drug counselors, we licensed, we got licensed like a doctor or anybody else. We put in that work. I've worked for 4 years almost for free. You didn't hear me. 4 years I worked almost for free uh, to get my license, to put in the clinical hours that it took for me to get my license. Nobody, I've never, I ain't looking for nothing for that. That's what it required, and that's what I did. But, along that journey, it's so much that I don't even want to really get into right now. But saying all that to say, I'm done, man. I've been 20 years, and Never, never, ever got no respect. I have, let me leave me alone and get back to the matter at hand. Because it's bigger than me. It's bigger than me. And like I said, the backlash of Obama getting elected started something in the mind of white folks that is still percolating. It's still percolating. And uh, who knows? Who knows? I'm old school. And that's just me. And I'm gonna just tell you the truth. I don't care about what people feel because if we go by how people feel, when nothing ever get done. So we have to deal and stay in the fact lane. In the fact lane, my people, we got to do better, man. All of this celebrity shit, all of this gossip, all of this here, we need to cut that shit right up out of our game, man. I haven't, I maybe, I've been doing this for a little while now, and I don't think I've maybe spoke on a celebrity one time. Them people live in a whole different universe than me and you. I mean, you trying to penetrate their bubble and know anything about what they actually are doing. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. You living your life in a soap opera, love and hip hop. That shit not real, y'all. You ain't running around hitting people in the head and throwing drinks on people and all that, and you ain't going to jail. Cause ain't no ain't damn one of them that ain't gonna tell on you. So guess what? All of that is staged for your entertainment. This is the problem with a lot of black people that I've noticed over my years. You have a difficult time distinguishing fantasy from reality. Our young men running around here listening to all that murder music. So guess what? They motivated to murder. I used to love it too. I ain't gonna lie, because the beats are incredible. I be lost in the beats and I don't even be hearing the words. But once I stopped and started listening to the words, oh my God, shoot him in the head till he dead. Oh my God. I mean, the headshots was incredible. So I stopped listening to it. I had to clean my spirit because, I live in Texas. Understand me? I live in the great state of Texas. And here, everybody got an AR. Everybody got an AR and a switch. And that ain't no bitch twitch. They invented the switch here. I saw the first switches. I was at the gun show over here because, I keep up on that too. I believe in the Second Amendment. I believe in the Second Amendment, and I got my rights back. See, that's another thing I could tell you, felons and you guys that catch cases and all that. This is why they designed that way for you, and I was one of them too. They designed that for you to take away your rights. See, once you lose your rights, then it's hard getting them back. To go through the process of expungement and all that you would have to do to get there, it is a lot. Took me 20 years to get my rights back. Now I'm full metal jacket. I'm full metal jacket. No joke. No joke. If you come to that door on a bogus, just be ready. Just be ready. I'm not playing. I done seen too many black men as of late, like me, where police feel like they can come to their door and execute them. If you come to this door, buddy, I swear to God, you going down too. I swear to God, don't come to this door. Not with no bullshit. That's a fact, man. I'm too old now. It doesn't matter anymore. It don't matter anymore. Do not come to this door unless I'm wrong. And this is what we're living at now. Why should I have to live this way? Why? So we dealing with a whole lot of serious matters. A lot of serious matters. I be going live and I'm gonna continue to go live. I supposed to come on tonight. I don't know if I'll make it or not. I got, to do some things just when I feel it. And I'm just feeling it right now. And I'm praying somebody get this message because this is mainly, for people like me, you know, uh, in that category of guys that's, still, struggling, still striving, to be righteous and do what's right. Again, there is a right, there is a wrong, and you know that. You know that. Since I turned my life around, and I mean, I ain't nowhere near perfect, but as far as breaking laws and all that, no sir, no sir. I'm not trying to get entangled in the system any longer. It's something that I don't wish on anyone. Years lost, you can never get back. And I'm gonna tell you this, young man, get out of that shit right now while you can. Get out now, man, while you can. Or remember these words, because ain't no good gonna come to you, man. Ain't no good gonna come to you. And ain't none of those guys you running around with right now gonna send you one nickel. Did you hear me? There's a rare breed that look out for their brothers when they get incarcerated. It's a rare breed. They're not many. I didn't have any. 20 years I've been behind the wall. Ain't nobody sent me nothing but my wife or my family. Nobody. And I sacrificed on the front line for years and years. I was a front line man. I chose that, but I ain't getting nothing for it. Nothing. And whatever glory you might think you get, you don't want it. You don't want it. Because your life will never be the same. You got to keep that thing now from now on. You can't leave home without it because of all that you have done in your life that some people may not want to forgive you for. And once blood hit the concrete, it's hard to even ever turn around from that. And here's the part that you ain't gonna like. When them people get you, they got to cut your tongue out your mouth, keep you from talking. Nobody practicing silence and secrecy. The thing that you do, you know what you do. And as old Beretta used to say, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Because I don't care how slick you think you is. Eventually, somebody within your own group gonna tell on you. Think about it. Because all the snakes in the pit, they bite each other. They bite each other, man. And the crabs that's in the barrel you in, they ain't gonna want to see you get out of that barrel. Soon as you start trying to climb out that barrel, guess what? One of them gonna grab your leg and pull you back down with them. That's how that go. Take it from a vet. 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 Again, that did 20 years behind the walls. I've been about, I can't even count how many penitentiaries and jailhouses. From El Reno in Oklahoma to the Metropolitan Correctional Center on the top floor in Chicago, Stateville, Pontiac. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. I had gave a whole career and a whole life to the penitentiary. Now, at this final chapter in my life, I'm doing this for me now. And people can call me selfish, call me whatever you want. Whatever I got left, I'm giving it to me. This is my me time now. And I'm going to take full advantage of it. This is for me now. All the distractors, all the haters, all the whatevers, keep on pushing, baby, because you can't touch me. I'm on a cloud you ain't going to be able to get on. So don't worry about me. I'm here now giving you this. Costing you nothing. If you take some of it and apply it, it might work for you. And I'm doing a free counseling, ain't counseling, but giving away some life skills. I'm gonna do that every Monday. Ain't no particular time. Just check my YouTube channel, and it's free. You know, just tools you can put in your toolbox. Everybody can need. Everybody needs freshen up on their skills. I don't care who you are. If you're young or if you're old. See, I'm just an old guy that won't stop learning. And guy said I was too old to work the other day, and that's okay. That's probably what God wanted to happen to me, so I can finally do something for myself. Then you understand that whatever work you do, you'll never get ahead. They'll never pay you enough to get ahead. That's just the way that system works. That's the slave treadmill, hamster wheel I'm talking about. Paycheck to paycheck, paycheck to paycheck, paycheck to paycheck, and you never get ahead. The bills keep getting higher, the bills keep getting higher, not going far enough. I don't care how hard you work, how many hours you put in, you can't never seem to get ahead with it. I'm living in a place that ain't even 500 square feet and getting a $200 electric bill every month. Go figure that. How in the world can you use? I had a 3-bedroom house for 15 years. Let me say that again. 3-bedroom house for 15 years and never had a bill, 200 some dollars in that house. And here I am with a 500 square foot loft and I get a $200 a month electric bill. I don't know. So, we got to rebuild this whole system we're dealing in now. It might not happen in my lifetime. Absolutely no doubt that it's happening. Whether you like it or whether you don't like it, it's happening. With the advent of artificial intelligence, there's going to be a whole generation of people that lose jobs. They don't need you no more. I mean, I know it's hard for you to accept when you've been on that job all them years. They don't need you no more. The computer and the robot can do that, what you're doing. And wherever the computer and the robot can do something, guess what? They're going to replace you. The computer don't get sick. The robot don't have to take no time off. So wake up, guys. All I'm giving you is free game. That's it, free game. You're not going to change the trajectory that we're going on. You're not going to change it. So you're either going to be a part of or you're going to be left behind. Ain't but two ways to go. So for everybody that's feeling some kind of way, shake yourself off, get up, get active, do something productive, help somebody, and maybe things can get better. But we got a battle to fight. Get up and don't let them steal your vote. Your vote is very important, especially this cycle.